Hey Money Bosses, it's Katrina here with K14's Cash Coaching. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just give an update with what's going on here in the coronavirus, since it's super popular and at the front of everyone's minds. I went shopping today and it was madness, craziness, right? And I was just like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? Or is everybody really freaking out like this? Sure enough, you could feel the tension, you could feel the stress, the quickness, everyone trying to get in and out, the stress, pretty much, right? And so I did get me some toilet paper. Yes, I did. But what I wanted to come on and talk about was some positive things that are coming across for this. Some updates that might benefit you to think positively. It's super stormy outside in case you hear the thunder, but basically what I'm thinking is, yes, it is poopy. A lot of people are dying. Rest in peace. Sorry. Hopefully they get it under control or come up with a solution to stop the spread to help people so it doesn't affect more people. But they're trying to do the closures and everything, you know, the 250 people or under, 100 people and under. A lot of different tactics they're trying to do. But this week in Arizona is spring break for the kids, or this past week. So some schools are not going back to school. So now we have parents who have to go to work, but they have no one to watch their kids, you know. So it's obviously a big issue here because, as we know, Americans are the worst to take vacation time and actually take time off, when other countries they're able to do, you know, more time off. So what I was thinking about is coming up with something around your house, like cleaning items. For me, for example, I want to super deep clean my garage. So do I have to go anywhere for that? No. Okay. So for me personally, how it's affecting my life is my oldest wants to go to the mall and I'm like, no, we're not going anywhere near the mall. You're not going to the mall. That's it. She's 12. She wants to hang out with her friends. It's not going down, right? Just because it would expose her more. Yes, it's not killing children, supposedly. It's a very low rate. I get it. But to alleviate even having that be an option for my family, it's not going down. So no, she's not going, period, point blank. Same thing with myself. I go to the movies 1 to 3 times a week. I'm not doing that. I'm not, because once I found out it stays in the air for 3 hours, if someone was in that theater prior to me coming in and say they were exposed, or say they were carrying it, sick, whatever, and then I go ahead and see the next showing of that movie, the air conditioner kicks on, the corona goes into my eyeball, I'm exposed, right? Now, in 2 weeks, I'll find out that I'm sick. No, I'm not playing that game. We're not doing it, boo-boo. Not over here. So, thing you can do is think about something you've always wanted to do around your house, in your personal life, in your growth, in your learning. What is something you always wanted, a new skill you wanted to learn? You can start researching it. If you are at home and you're work from home, or you got these kids and you need to entertain these kids, you need to start coming up with activities, events, crafts, reading. You know, you can have a reading event, whatever. Let me tell you, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be deep cleaning, so declutterizing, organizing, whatever, and I'm going to be binging, because that's what I do. Literally, that's what I do. So I got a whole list of shows. I'm going to be watching all those shows in between my cleaning. So obviously I work from home and my business works from home. So I don't deal with clients one-on-one usually, 99% of the time. Mostly it's on Skype, it's on Messenger, it's through messages. So I can function my business online, right? So I don't have the issue of being exposed unless I decide to go out there. So what I'm doing today is making my list. I'm making my list that's going to mail to my house so I don't have to leave. I'm making my list to pick up at the store as opposed to go in the store and get said items. Plus I have a 2-year-old, so I do that normally anyways, right? So comment in here and let me know what are some things that are changing in your life because of this. You know, I know some of you have to, like, some companies are giving laptops and making you work from home. Obviously, with a couple of the school districts, they're closed for the next 3 weeks in our city. Some things that, you know, you guys have to do that are changing based on what's going down. Clean. And the big reason for this, the big positive that I took from today is in Trump's address to the nation for what's going down. He stated that student loan interest will be on a freeze. Now, obviously, do your research, check your specific account, whether it be a federal loan or a private student loan, but check it, because if it freezes, that's a great opportunity for you to come up with your debt payoff plan to get rid of that student loan debt, right? You have so many options to pay it down, but even if it freezes for 2 weeks, some people that's like $400, you know, or whatever, depending on how much interest you're growing per month. So just think about paying it down, because obviously this is an apocalyptic, once in a lifetime, hopefully, experience for us in America. But still, it's happening, it's going down. Whether or not we legit go on martial law, like I keep telling people, could happen. And everyone's like, oh, you're crazy, it's just the flu, just wash your hands. No, boo-boo, it's not. It's way more serious than that. And until people start taking it seriously, they're going to keep going out. They're going to keep getting infected, or it's going to keep rising because of the testing hasn't been done and the results aren't in yet. So as you start seeing the numbers rise, people are going to get more crazy and make crazier, I don't like using that word, less smart decisions, very rash decisions. So, I mean, people are getting stabbed over toilet paper in the stores. There's fights over some hand sanitizer. Like, there's a lot of stuff going down. So just be aware, just be cognizant of your family and your friends and everybody. Make sure everybody's taken care of in your circle, in your neighborhood, whatever. So you know it's not going to affect you guys negatively. So, okay, her school is out until further notice. Wow. And she'll be working, or he'll be working from home. Perfect. So I'm just letting everyone know. I just want to come on here. Obviously, it's viral. Obviously, this is a serious situation that's going down. And Italy was shut down 2 weeks ago. And we are getting to that point. So it wasn't until the NBA got canceled, NHL. Listen, when they told me that Disneyland was closed in California, I was like, oh yeah, we're done. Like, it's a wrap. If Disney's closing, something needs to happen. So they're trying to pause all the contagion that's going down. But obviously, whoever is infected right now, we'll find out in the next week or two, per testing and all that. So there's going to be drive-ups at CVS's and Walgreens. There's going to be more pushing towards pickups instead of going into stores. They might shut down the stores. So just get yourself a good little apocalypse stockpile. I don't mean to be like a crazy, you know, but just be prepared. Just make sure that you guys have beans and veggies and canned goods. Obviously, fruit's only going to last so long. So produce is not the best choice. So start thinking of meal planning for at least 2 weeks, just to make sure that you don't have to go out there. Because if all these people are out there coughing around and sneezing in the store, it's floating around and coming to you, you know what I mean? So, yes, I sound a little hyper vigilant, but at the end of the day, my family will be prepared, and we have toilet paper. That's all you need to know. So, thank you very much. Go ahead and hit that share, or send it to somebody who is not a believer. So shun the non-believers. And I will see you guys in a few hours, because I'm going to update on Dave Ramsey chapter 6. It's backwards, but save $1,000 fast. Walk before you run. Thank you.